The ongoing saga within the British royal family has taken another dramatic turn, with recent reports suggesting that King Charles is deliberately ignoring his son Prince Harry's attempts at reconciliation. What was once perceived as a family dispute has now evolved into a far deeper and more complex issue, with tensions running high behind palace doors. According to sources close to Buckingham Palace, King Charles' decision to cut off communication with Harry is deeply rooted in a growing sense of frustration, distrust, and even anger, particularly over Meghan Markle's perceived disruptive influence within the royal household. While royal feuds are not an unfamiliar aspect of the family's long history, the dynamics between King Charles, Prince Harry, and Meghan have captured global attention in recent years. The couple's highly publicized departure from their royal duties in 2020 was followed by several high-profile interviews and personal revelations, which painted a negative picture of the royal family. However, what has unfolded since then has only added more layers to the complex relationship between Harry, Meghan, and the monarchy. For King Charles, the growing rift has become a matter of delicate balance. As monarch, he is tasked with upholding the dignity and legacy of the crown while also managing his personal relationships with his children. However, the growing tensions have made this balancing act increasingly difficult, particularly in light of what some insiders describe as Meghan's influence over Harry's actions. This influence appears to have played a crucial role in Harry's decision to publish his memoir, Spare, and release a controversial Netflix documentary series, both of which have cast the royal family in an unfavorable light. Sources close to the palace suggest that King Charles finds these public grievances, particularly the airing of personal family matters, to be deeply distressing. While the king has faced his own challenges, health issues, the heavy weight of the crown, and the ongoing media scrutiny, he is said to be increasingly troubled by Harry's ongoing association with Meghan's media-focused lifestyle. In particular, the king is said to be frustrated by the couple's simultaneous desire for acceptance from an institution they regularly criticize. The paradox of wanting royal privileges while lambasting the monarchy has been a point of contention for King Charles, who is reportedly unwilling to continue engaging with Harry, especially when it only opens the door to further manipulation. According to a recent report in The Sun, King Charles made the conscious decision to stop answering Harry's calls. His rationale for this is rooted in a desire to prevent further complications and to protect the monarchy's integrity. The king believes that engaging with Harry will only lead to more public spectacles, which would undermine the stability of monarchy. Sources close to the situation suggest that King Charles has grown tired of the ongoing drama and has chosen silence over reconciliation, a strategy aimed at reinforcing boundaries between the royal family and the media circus that often surrounds it. A key turning point for King Charles appears to be Meghan's alleged role in Harry's increasing estrangement from the family. Behind the scenes, many senior royals have expressed suspicions that Meghan has been encouraging Harry to reveal private family matters in a bid to further their brand. According to palace insiders, Meghan is perceived to have prioritized her public image over the preservation of family unity. Her media narrative, built around accusations of racism, mistreatment, and a general lack of empathy from the royal family, has painted the monarchy in an unfavorable light, adding fuel to the fire of the rift between Harry and his relatives. This tension escalated with the release of Harry's memoir, Spare, which delves into the intimate and often painful details of his relationship with his family. The book, which was widely anticipated, provided a candid account of Harry's struggles within the royal family, but it also ignited a firestorm of criticism from both sides of the Atlantic. King Charles, already under pressure to maintain the dignity of the crown, was reportedly furious with Harry for publishing such personal grievances. The situation has become even more complicated, with reports suggesting that Meghan has been controlling Harry's interactions with his family, further alienating him from his relatives. According to a former staff member, Meghan allegedly insisted on approving any communication between Harry and his father or brother. The report claims that Meghan feared unsupervised conversations could derail the couple's carefully curated narrative and public image. For a monarch who is already dealing with numerous state duties and health challenges, this type of controlling behavior has only served to exacerbate the rift within the family. The result has been an erosion of trust, making any hope for reconciliation seem increasingly unlikely. This behavior from Meghan, along with her repeated critiques of the royal family, has reportedly frustrated royal aides and family members alike. Several sources claim that Meghan has been aloof and demanding during official engagements, with a reluctance to embrace the long-standing traditions and protocols that other royal spouses have historically respected. For King Charles, this lack of respect for royal dignity has contributed to his growing resentment toward Meghan, who he believes shows little regard for the monarchy's legacy and the responsibilities that come with it. At the heart of King Charles' decision to maintain silence is the recognition that the monarchy must prioritize its long-term stability over short-term reconciliation. Palace officials have suggested that Charles believes the current situation, marked by Harry and Meghan's ongoing media presence and public criticism of the family, could only lead to further spectacle if Harry is brought back into the fold. For the king, self-preservation and the preservation of the crown's integrity must take precedence. This decision also reflects the broader challenges faced by the royal family in today's media-driven world. The public is no longer content with a distant and reserved monarchy, and the demands for transparency, especially in the digital age, have placed the institution under new scrutiny. The royal family, once a symbol of tradition and continuity, now finds itself struggling to maintain its relevance in a world where personal narratives and media portrayals hold significant power. The growing influence of Meghan and Harry's media presence has only complicated this already delicate balancing act. As King Charles continues to navigate the complexities of his role, his decision to give Harry the silent treatment signals a hardening stance towards the couple. The royal family's priorities have shifted, with Charles seemingly choosing to protect the monarchy rather than engage with Harry's appeals. However, the path forward for the royal family remains uncertain. The ongoing tensions, fueled by personal grievances and modern media dynamics, threaten to further fracture the relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the family. Ultimately, King Charles' refusal to reconcile with Harry is a decision grounded in self-preservation, ensuring the monarchy's stability and protecting its reputation. But this stance also speaks to the broader challenges faced by the royal family as it grapples with the complexities of public life in an age where media narratives can profoundly shape perceptions. The fallout from this decision will undoubtedly have lasting implications for the future of the British monarchy and its place in the hearts and minds of the public. As King Charles continues to steer the monarchy through these turbulent times, it remains to be seen how this family rift will be resolved, and whether the royal family can emerge from this crisis stronger or more divided than ever before.